fulfilled prophecies about Jesus Christ, Matthew to John. As already announced in the video Prophecy from the Old Testament, the basics, this video deals with prophecies that have already been fulfilled that were given about Jesus Christ. In addition to confirmation by texts in the Bible, the major events were also confirmed historically and archaeologically. Due to the large number of prophecies, only a small selection is presented. These are arranged according to the books of the Bible. The book Matthew. Prophecy 31 AD. Jesus will appear to his disciples in Galilee after his resurrection. But after I am risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. Matthew 26:32. So fulfillment was in the year 31 AD. Jesus appears to the disciples in Galilee. Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into a mountain where Jesus had appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Matthew 28:16-17. In all four Gospels, Jesus himself predicts his death and resurrection. He often describes himself as the Son of Man. And Jesus, knowing their thoughts, said, "But that ye may know that the Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins." Matthew 9:4-6. Prophecy circa 27-31 AD. Jesus will be killed and resurrected. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Matthew 12:40. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. Matthew 16:21. And whilst they abode in Galilee, Jesus said unto them, The Son of Man shall be betrayed into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and the third day he shall be raised again. And they were exceedingly sorry. Matthew 17:22-23. Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles to mock, and to scourge, and to crucify him, and the third day he shall rise again. Matthew 20:18-19. So fulfillment was in the year 31 AD. Jesus is crucified and rises from the dead after 3 days. Jesus, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost. Matthew 27:50. And the angel answered and said unto the woman, Fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come, see the place where the Lord lay. Matthew 28:5-6. The book Mark. Prophecy circa 27-31 AD. Jesus will be killed and resurrected. And he began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected of the elders and of the chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again. Mark 8:31. For he taught his disciples and said unto them, The Son of Man is delivered into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and after that he is killed, he shall rise the third day. Mark 9:31. And they were in the way going up to Jerusalem, and Jesus went before them, and they were amazed, and as they followed, they were afraid. And he took again the 12, and began to tell them what things should happen unto him, saying, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be delivered unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles. And they shall mock him, and shall scourge him, and shall spit upon him, and shall kill him, and the third day he shall rise again. Mark 10:32-34. So fulfillment was in the year 31 AD. Jesus is crucified and rises from the dead after 3 days. And Jesus cried with a loud voice, and gave up the ghost. Mark 15:37. And he said unto them, Be not affrighted, ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen, he is not here. Behold the place where they laid him. Mark 16:6. The book Luke. Prophecy circa 27-31 AD. Jesus will be killed and rise again, saying, The Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be slain, and be raised the third day. Luke 9:22. Let these sayings sink down into your ears, For the Son of Man shall be delivered into the hands of men. Luke 9:44. Then he took unto him the 12, and said unto them, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and all things that are written by the prophets concerning the Son of Man shall be accomplished. For he shall be delivered unto the Gentiles, and shall be mocked and spitefully entreated and spitted on, and they shall scourge him and put him to death, and the third day he shall rise again. Luke 18:31-33. The fulfillment was in the year 31 AD. Jesus is crucified and rises from the dead after 3 days. And when Jesus had cried with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. And having said thus, he gave up the ghost. Luke 23:46. And as they were afraid and bowed down their faces to the earth, they said unto them, Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but is risen. Remember how he spake unto you when he was yet in Galilee, saying, The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, and be crucified, and the third day rise again. Luke 24:5-7. The book John, prophecy circa 27-31 AD. Jesus will be killed and rise again. Jesus answered and said unto them, Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple in building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? But he spake of the temple of his body. John 2:19-21. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. John 3:14. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. This he said, signifying what death he should die. John 12:32-33. The fulfillment was in the year 31 AD. Jesus is crucified and rises from the dead after 3 days. When therefore he was risen from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this unto them. And they believed the scripture and the word which Jesus had said. John 2:22. Then said Pilate unto them, Take ye him and judge him according to your law. The Jews therefore said unto him, It is not lawful for us to put any man to death, that the saying of Jesus might be fulfilled, which he spake, signifying what death he should die. John 18:31-32. Then went in also that other disciples which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed. For as yet they knew not the scripture, that he must rise again from the dead. John 20:8-9. Even today there are many prophecies that are being fulfilled right now before our eyes, and many have longed to see. For verily I say unto you, many prophets and righteous men have desired to see the things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear the things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Matthew 13:17. You too can see and hear the prophecies being fulfilled right now before our eyes. For more information, see the video description. Do you listen to God's voice?